name's Cole Taylor. I grew up in a little town in southwest Georgia called Cuthbert, Georgia. And I started out music just singing in church. I didn't really think anything of it, and sang around in the festivals. And people started telling me I sounded good, so then I went to college, started writing songs around then. And I just started playing the bars and building up a following, and I was recording music in Moultrie, Georgia at Studio D, right off of Highway 133. A guy named Gary Benedetto was just recording for I think it was like $200 a song, and just any song I'd write, I'd just take it, and they probably weren't the best songs, but my whole philosophy with writing is like get through the bad ones to get to the great ones. And I feel like all those songs kind of led me to Nashville in 2013, like February 2013, and then in November 2013 I ended up at Universal and been here ever since. So I was opening up for a lot of different artists in Georgia, and Chase Rice is one of those artists, and this was before he had a record deal. This is kind of my first official cut. So I moved February of 2013, and in April of 2013, Chase and I wrote this song called Look at My Truck, and that was kind of my first official, like, this big artist is cutting my song. And then that turned into just writing and writing and writing more, and kind of getting in with the right people at the right times. And then obviously come fast forward to now, there's been multiple cuts and a few number ones, and it's just I've been blessed with it all. I think my country music inspirations would be the songs of Garth Brooks and the songs of Travis Tritt and the songs of Alan Jackson, kind of the simplicity that all of them put in their songs, and the way they tell a story that somebody in South Georgia could just understand it. Yeah. And it feels like they're coming through the speakers to you right there. That's my inspiration behind every song, is just kind of keeping it simple. Like, would Alan Jackson say this and be this simple, or would Garth or would Travis Tritt say any of these things? And then obviously nowadays it's like you kind of have to make it cooler, but if you still keep the kind of simple language that touches everybody, I think that's the key to songwriting. I would say I'm more of like a phrasing and melody guy. I'm building every day with lyrics, and because I feel like lyrics come with just life and living and learning. But like the influences of like hip hop and pop in my head, I feel like my head's just a big burnt CD, and the influences of pop and hip hop have kind of influenced my phrasing and my melodies, and the storytelling of country music has influenced my storytelling songwriting. And like I said, I'm getting better with the lyrics every day, I feel like. I think my highest point was, I have two high points. One was my first number one party, and it was in Las Vegas. Florida Georgia Line flew us to Vegas to the top of the Mandalay Bay and had our number one party there. And my next highest moment, Jason Aldean played in Atlanta at the Braves Stadium, and he opened the show with my song, and I had my kid and my wife and my mom and my dad there, and it was on my birthday, and that was something special, just to kind of get to experience all that in your home state and with your family and on your birthday. So that was definitely a high. If I could give advice to anybody new to town, it'd just be to work your butt off and get here. You know, I got here and I just wrote and wrote and wrote. I tried to get at least one song a day, sometimes two songs a day, and like I said earlier, you just get through the bad ones to get to the great ones. So if anybody's new to town, go hang out at all the writers' rounds and write all the songs you can with whoever you can, and kind of find your group and build up with them. Songwriting to me is where I came from, who I am. It's storytelling, and it's melodies that make you want to roll the windows down, and it's love songs that make you want to fall in love again and again and again. When I decided that songwriting is kind of what I wanted to do full time, like I love being on stage and I love creating the music, and then the artist stuff, I mean, that's only like 20% of being an artist, and I have so much respect for the guys that go out and do that. But I decided, I prayed really, really hard about it, and the one day that I was like, okay, I need a sign of some sort, Cole Swindell called me and was like, hey man, Stay Downtown's my next single. And for me, my eyes were open at that point, and that was kind of my sign to that I'm supposed to be the songwriter. And now I'm kind of just doing everything I can to fill that spare time and helping songwriters and helping other people and just kind of being the songwriter that I think I'm supposed to be.